안녕하세요. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music, and we were super excited that the album was finally released for BLACKPINK. Yay! And so we are reacting to the newest release, which is Go by BLACKPINK, and this is off their
Deadline. Okay, well, I have not taken a look at this. I haven't listened to it. I've been holding off, and so she's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, BLACKPINK! We need to do BLACKPINK! So, yeah, I know you have. We always try to make sure that at least one of us is like blind going into it, and this has been, I've been holding off. So I'm like, we've got to do it first. So, all right, let's jump in, no pun intended, to Go. Here we go. Oh, oars. I think the thumbnail has oars.
Oh, I love that line. So beautiful.
There's the thumbnail.
I love that visual.
That dancing. So many lines visually in this. BLACKPINK will make you go.
Oh. Go get it, I'm a go get it. Never gon' set it for second. I need a go middle. Get up on the floor, tell me when to go. No slow.
There's so many lines in this.
Go down. I go when I wanna go. I'm so gone, go reckless, go off like what could go wrong. Going all in, you should know that's my go-to. My whole crew with me if I go to the go-to.
Love that line. The whole crew. I love how she's in like a wardrobe that looks so flowing, but she's restricted.
Oh. They're doing a lot with like faces being taken off.
Oh, so pretty.
Oh, I like the white and the black.
I love the white and the black contrast. And I feel like this whole music video has a contrast of some sort.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, those vocals were insane.
Almost like you're in a vortex. And now you've got like a lot of pink.
That's a body. Oh.
I really love the use of lines and like
A lot of lines.
The angelic nature of some of their wardrobes and costume choices, and like the harshness of like the landscapes kind of within them and around them. I love that you see Ginny in like the white, almost like a wedding gown kind of thing, and then like her very like cream colored skin, and then it's in the stark contrast of black. And I think kind of at the end, to me, it shows kind of a duality situation where they're kind of coming together as one. I don't know. I also love the chanting, like BLACKPINK, BLACKPINK, because I feel like this is kind of calling Blinks to like come together for BLACKPINK as well.
Yeah. Was that all in English? I think it was all in English.
I think it was all in English.
Not that it matters, but I just thought it was interesting. Whenever we hear a K-pop group do all English, it's always notable.
And I think it was really beautiful the way you have these 4 artists and they're being celebrated as 4 artists, but then that line that Jenny says, you know, with my crew and we'll all come together, just kind of symbolizing that even though we may be doing different things, that we're still Blackpink.
Mm-hmm.
I think this album was really important for them to come back together as Blackpink.
I would agree with that, yeah, because there was a lot of like will they not kind of going on for a long time, and then with like kind of the label changes and some people choosing not to be with YG, like that just was very unsettling, I think, for a lot of Blinks.
This album is hopefully bringing them into a new concept of music and a new generation of just kind of where they want to go musically.
Well, and I will say that this music, both Jump and Go, they sound very different than what I've come to expect from Blackpink. Not in a bad way, just very, very different. So if they were kind of going for a different sort of concept, I think that they nailed it. Visually, I was struck right away by the lines. There are a lot of lines in this video. Like, everything is a line. Like you were saying, even when things were meant to look flowy, they were restricted. And so you would see like cables, and like the nails were really long and pointy, and everything, like the oars, and just a lot of lines. And so I'm really curious to know what that represented for them. Like, because it's sort of like when I think of Blackpink, I don't think of their journey as being linear, like being like just like this is the path we're going to follow. I feel like Blackpink is, they're going to go off path a little bit and make their own path. I loved the black, the white, the creams, the grays. I think that there was a lot going on visually that like it was sort of distracting to me. Like, you were really into like the lyrics, but you've seen it before and you've heard the song. That was my very first time hearing the song, seeing the MV, all of the things. And so for a first time person watching it and hearing the music, there was so much happening that it was difficult for me to like read the lyrics, see what was happening, trying to take it in as commentary as well.
Where the music video was so like, there was so much going on that it was really hard to just kind of separate the music video from like the song itself.
Yeah.
And then when you go back and you kind of listen to it that second time and you're not necessarily listening to the music video, it's a really good song.
Yeah, I really think this is going to be one that I have to go back and like listen to without watching the video, and then like watch the video once I've become really familiar with the song. And I think that it will be an easier like marriage of watching it and enjoying it. But there was a lot. I think that's kind of
true for a lot of like music videos that we've seen recently that have been labeled as EDM though.
That could be true. Also EDM, okay, so I feel like EDM kind of flies in the face of like, have you heard of like bilateral stimulation? Like bilateral stimulation is calming for your nervous system. I feel like EDM songs are the exact opposite. My nervous system like gets very like tense, and that's how I felt kind of watching and listening to this.
In some moments, like you do have a lot going on visually within the music video, but then the music itself to me seems very calming. Like when you have Rosé and even kind of Jenny
definitely
in general,
for me the highlight was Rosé's vocals like right in the middle.
Very like kind of calming as well. So you have like this unsettling, but then you also have the grounding at the same time, which can be unsettling as well. I'm interested to see if we'll get anything else from this album. I know that they've done 2 at this point, so Jump and Go. Very almost similar titles, kind of the same thing. Like when I think Jump, I think like movement and like motion and things, and even Go, like movement and motion. And so I wonder if there's anything that we will get off of the album that kind of goes the other direction.
Well, what I thought was interesting is the lyrics that I did pick up on is when I thought they were saying go, and you had read that it was like sort of an anthem for Blackpink. I was thinking it was going to be like a girl power, like go, like you got this kind of thing. But the line of like, you can either stay still like stone, or you can go.
Or you can go.
Or stay still like alone, or something like that.
Like it was something like love can turn you into stone.
Yeah, but
and you can choose to stay, or you can go.
Yeah, but they say specifically like you can choose to stay. I thought they said alone,
maybe,
or you can choose to go. And I was like, okay, well that just changed what I was thinking about the song as far as like what the meaning was behind it. So that was really cool, and that to me was the most Blackpink moment of the song.
Agreed.
Of that like, okay, all right, fine, you know. But again, those ideas of like all the lines, it's almost like the lines were being forced upon us, like. it wasn't that we wanted to follow those lines. It was that we had no choice. Because I've talked about leading lines, like as a photographer, when you want the eye of the person looking at the photo to go to a certain place in the photo first, you have leading lines. Your body can't help it. Your eyes can't help it. When they see these leading lines, you go right to that. I wonder if what they're trying to say is like, we are not following that path. Like, we're going to...
Which would be very much Blackpink. What kind of ties into what I feel like is their journey and breaking away and trying new things. And
yeah, absolutely. So
agreed.
This was very interesting. As always, Blackpink has us thinking and talking. I mean, true. That is always the case. And so I really appreciate about them because we love like people who make you think and who kind of push the boundaries. Push the boundaries. Yeah. That's a very good way of saying it. Like pushing the boundaries without like being in your face pushing the boundaries. I feel like Blackpink is like, okay, yeah, come in and like sirens. Like come in and listen to us. Like we're really pretty and our voices are amazing and our rap is on point and
but this
we're gonna
very
draw
much like
you
sirens.
In. Yeah, we're gonna draw you in and you're gonna listen, but there's gonna be a message here. So
it's a great like analogy for them.
Absolutely. So if you are fans of Blackpink, make sure that you like and subscribe down below. If there's more that you would like us to take a look at, let us know.
And if you like drama, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews where I tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. Until next time, y'all. Annyeong.